Hello friends! Thank you for joining me here at Non-Toxic Home. I'm Leanna. I am coming at you from our non-toxic home here, shadow and all. And I wanted to share with you my experience with watermelon extract, which I know might sound like a strange thing to talk about because it's watermelon. You know, it's watermelon juice that's been made into a powder, basically. It's a thing? You may be surprised to hear that it's a thing. Well, it is a thing. For a few years or so before we moved in here, we had this amazing CSA that, of course, has shut down like so many farms, etc. in the past few years due to lack of abundance. They had this wonderful, amazing heirloom watermelon, and watermelon is a natural mast cell stabilizer. So it's basically an antihistamine. So that was a great tool for me, and we had lots of watermelon during the summertime when their watermelon was in season. And that was very helpful, very beneficial. Let food be thy medicine, Hippocrates. And in the summertime, I would get an abundance of the watermelon, and then I'd cut it up, throw it in my Vitamix. You can just use a regular blender, and then I put that watermelon juice in containers, freeze the containers, and then I would have watermelon juice over the winter time to help stabilize mast cells, have an extra tool when I needed it. And that was very, very beneficial to me. Beyond that, though, I didn't really look at the other benefits of watermelon. And as I've already mentioned, this is watermelon juice extract. This is from Bulk Supplements. We are affiliates for Bulk Supplements. I did get this for free, but that does not impact my opinion at all, because there are things that I've shared that I've tried from Bulk Supplements that I thought would help, and they didn't. That might help you, didn't help me. And there are some things that I would never, ever, ever buy that they offer, because and that's the case for any company. But their customer service is wonderful. They do answer questions. This watermelon juice extract has actually had some surprising benefits for me. The only reason why I got this to try, the only reason why I selected it is because every morning I have a bunch of supplements. You can check out our website. Ashwagandha, ginger, turmeric. I don't even remember what else I take in the morning. But they are supplements that are very important to me. I add water, I whisk, I use this tiny little whisk, and then I drink it, and it tastes terrible. So I wanted to see if perhaps something could help make that taste better, and so I tried watermelon juice. Well, initially I didn't try enough, and it didn't help at all. I don't even know, maybe it even tasted worse. So I started putting basically a heaping tablespoon in there, and now it mostly tastes like watermelon. And I've been taking this for, I want to say 2 to 3 weeks, potentially. So the impacts of it are pretty quick for me. As I said, I was not taking it for any health benefits because, I thought that my mast cells were doing pretty well, etc., etc., etc. But I'm surprised and happy to share that I had some very pleasant side effects. Call them side effects. Very pleasant effects. So now I don't have problems with blood pressure. I treated high blood pressure years ago. After being on medicine for years, I treated mine naturally via food. There is evidence that watermelon extract may help lower moderately elevated blood pressure. I didn't have super high blood pressure, but it was moderately high blood pressure. This is rich in an amino acid called citrulline, and citrulline helps improve blood flow. Now, if you consider what's happened the past couple of years or so with people having problems with their blood flow, having more strokes, more heart attacks, more clots, that sort of thing, for more than one reason, then you can see why this could be of benefit for many people. Why this amino acid citrulline that is found in watermelon juice extract can be beneficial. We are also in a war on oxygen. And this is something that I've been sharing about for years. I have an article up on microwave sickness. Oxygen is important. We need oxygen. Oxygen is good. By the way, you know what plant food is, right? In order to make oxygen, yeah, we need that. We need that. Otherwise, we don't have plants. If we don't have plants, we don't have oxygen. Besides that, there are microwaves. Microwaves at 60 gigahertz have clear evidence of impacting oxygen in cells. As far as at 20 to 22 gigahertz, I believe, is what I have seen that the Dish Network balloons, etc., operate at, and I believe that is the same that SpaceX balloons operate at as well. If you look at subcontractors with NASA, they refer to their satellites as balloons, and they have pictures of their satellites on balloons. So, you know, if you want to get all upset about it, I mean, go look at those websites. Go look at the websites of NASA subcontractors. They're very, very clear. They're right out there. Pictures worth 1,000 words, and their websites say the words that go along with what I just said. So this oxygen issue that we are all, I mean, it doesn't really matter where you are. We're in the middle of a 6-acre woods in a rural county. And as I've shared since 2020, our overnight, when there was that SpaceX launch, April 22nd, 2020, oxygen was just gone. I mean, in a woods, there should be a ton of oxygen. Our chickens, started walking in circles, and they went hypoxic. I know I developed hypoxia. I've got an oxygen machine now. I'm on it at night. Sometimes I'm on it on the weekends as well. Now, fortunately, I don't have to use it all of the time, but I do use it every night now, all night. What's interesting here is I didn't know that there were these other benefits to watermelon extract. I had no idea. But the oxygen benefits of watermelon juice extract are definite, just by this anecdotal report right here. On the weekends, we get fried here, and it's empirically detectable on my RF meter. There's a neighbor, I don't know if it's their Wi-Fi that they have up high and they turn it off the rest of the week. I don't know if it's someone who travels and has a 5G cell phone. I don't know what it is, but I can detect it on my RF meter, and it fries our property. And as a result, I thus have symptoms. I am exquisitely sensitive to radio frequencies. And once I started taking this, it was about 2 weeks later that I realized that Dave is my husband, he mentioned to me, you're not using your oxygen on the weekends. You haven't used your oxygen on the past couple of weekends. You're doing better with your breathing. And I said, you're right, I am. And so I had to think about what's different, because I only change one thing at a time. And the thing is that I start something and then I forget that I started something. So I'm a very good test subject in that the placebo effect rarely has an impact on me, because I forget that I even am doing anything different. This definitely helps with the oxygenation of my body. The actual mechanisms, I don't care about. I care about that it helps. That's what matters to me. So if you're struggling with breathing, if you are hypoxic, if you are on oxygen, you know, if you're considering going on oxygen, now this of course is not medical information or advice. Consult your doctor about everything. These statements have not been evaluated by the FDA. But you know, I know a lot of people have had to go on oxygen in the past couple of years or so, myself included. Not for the primary reason that is portrayed. You know, I've got that article on the website about microwave sickness. It's very clear my issue is microwave sickness. Another thing that is in watermelon juice extract that is of benefit is lycopene, which is found in tomatoes, and it helps protect against sunburn. And I'm outside. I know I'm super white. I'm super white. Look, I'm so white, so pale, but I'm outside a lot. But I wear a hat, and then I have a insect screen thing that I put over my face, and I don't know, I guess it just shades me enough, or maybe there's something in my body or something not in my body that makes me not really tan anymore. I don't know, because my hands aren't that tan either. I don't know what's up with that. But regardless, lycopene helps protect against sunburn. You know, I don't recommend any brand of sunscreen at all. I recommend eating food. You know, let food be thy medicine. Another thing that lycopene does is improve heart health, and that is another thing that I've noted as well. So one of my symptoms in regards to microwave sickness when I'm exposed to RFs is, especially if it's a cell phone or something like that, is heart problems. And so I have a video up, I don't know, a couple years old or something like that. These herbs saved my life that I'll link to. And it shares herbs that are good for heart health and good for breathing. And those herbs, obviously, you know, only one can save. You know, I kill and I make live, I wound and I heal. But these herbs, that information was given to me so that I could use it. And that tea is what I drink daily. It improves my oxygen as well as improves my heart health. And the lycopene is good for heart health. I have noted that I have markedly less incidences of chest pain since I have started the watermelon juice extract. So it's not organic, I don't think. I'm pretty sure it's not organic. You know, I don't have any specific brands to recommend that are organic. Bulk supplements, their products are reasonably priced. They ship super fast, and they, you know, so sometimes organic is better, sometimes it's not. You know, the organic label, of course, has been hijacked by corporations. This is something to consider for all of these things. You know, for if you are diagnosed with mast cell activation syndrome, which of course is not the root cause, it's a symptom. You know, something caused it. Something caused the mast cell activation syndrome. If you have allergies, even if it's just seasonal allergies, you know, if it's ragweed season and you're having problems, try some watermelon. You know, whether it's just actual watermelon that's in season or watermelon juice extract. If you have heart issues, if you have blood issues, if you have microwave sickness, oxygen, you know, if you need more oxygen in your body, we all need more. Here's the thing. With the proliferation of small cell towers and with the proliferation of launches every, few days or so, some company seems to be, somewhere in the world, seems to be launching something every few days these days. It's something for all of us, in my opinion, to at least try, to consider, to see if it helps. Try it for, you know, a few weeks. See if you notice any difference in anything. Because if you have more oxygen, then you're going to think better. You're going to have more energy. Your muscles are going to function better. You know, oxygen is so essential for functionality of the human body. And there's a war on oxygen right now. I will link to both supplements below. Go check out the watermelon extract or try some watermelon yourself, and eat a bunch of watermelon for a while and see if it helps. Again, you know, obviously if you have a watermelon allergy, don't take watermelon extract or eat a watermelon. These are the sorts of things that have to be said today because of the world in which we're living in. So hopefully this helps. You know, if it does help, then let me know. Let us know. We are unable to keep an eye on social media or anything. So if you have questions, you can always contact us. We have the email address out there, nontoxicome@protonmail.com. There's no hyphens. And then you can also contact us via the website. But it's usually, you're more likely to actually receive our reply in your inbox if you email straight to our Proton Mail address. We've also got a free newsletter. We have tons of information online. We have a ridiculous pants amount of information online. You know, we have lots on supplements. We have lots on things you can do for, you know, EMFs. We've got natural mast cell stabilizers. We've got an article on that. All sorts of things to help you navigate this world and improve your health. Thanks so much for being here. Please give this video a like and share it with someone who you think might benefit from it. Until next time, Non Toxic out.